Hello, welcome to Mitch's mic number 4. I think it's 4. I don't remember. It's been a little while. It's been about a week and a day, I think. Something like that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't put my pop filter on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. No, I got it. I swear. I'm so ill prepared for this. There we go. How's it going? Okay. So, as much as I don't really have a plan for this one, it's just kind of, hi, how's it going? I need to put out a video. Just quick plugs before we start. I know I haven't been around in over a week. I am working on getting some things going through the pipes here. One thing being, we as in CalmCast are on Spotify, we're on SoundCloud, we're on YouTube. I think that's it for now, but we're trying to get on iTunes and a couple other places, just wherever you get your podcast. Google Play, hopefully, or whatever it's called. Google, whatever. It's probably just podcast. Google likes to keep things simple. So yes, we're all over the place and going to be more all over the place. So what have I been doing for a week? Basically, I've been trying to get some things out, as in I have an almost 45-minute, I believe, right around 45-minute ASMR review, reviewing 2 people at once. So that'll be out fairly shortly. So things are coming down. It's not like I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Some things in my personal life have been happening, so I've been a little hung up on some things. Also, Psykicks is out, so that's cool. That's really cool. Which that might be taking a little bit of a break, only because Dom and I have to figure out some scheduling differences. So it will come out soon. The second episode will be out, and then the next episode probably won't be out for another 2 weeks. Probably something like that. Me and Dom have to figure something out. One of the things I really want to do is a D&D podcast. I know I've said it before. I have to find the right amount of people. Also, I need the funds for it, because I don't want them to come on and not get paid for it if they're going to put in the effort that I want people to put in the effort for. So that's kind of a way down the line thing, but that will be in the works at some point. And speaking of the D&D and fantasy stuff, the Podcomic, I want to really work on, and I think is going to take me it probably won't come out this month. It won't come out this month with the way things have been going with it. I want it to be something that I'm really proud of, something that I work really hard on, and I want to put out something that I'm proud of working out. So that's going to be my perfectionist project, probably. Of course, the voice acting is not going to be the best. I'm not a voice actor really by trade. This will be my first time kind of making up my own stuff. I've dabbled in voice work, but I've never really fully got into it. So we'll see how that goes. I would like other people to come on and do characters too. So it'll probably be people from the D&D podcast, hopefully. Hopefully we can kind of commingle those two. I think voice actors or people that just like doing voices will be perfect for those kind of things. So I really want to get that situated. So those are the 2 big projects that I want to get going. The Podcomic will be out probably next month. Hopefully midway next month or toward the end of next month. It's just going to take some time. It's just going to take some time for me to really write in that and move on from there. I wrote down in my notes Q&As maybe. Haven't really gotten anything for this week, so Q&A spot will be whenever I start getting questions, because I will legitimately just answer questions on here. So kind of my main point of doing this, everything on the CalmCast, is just being genuine on YouTube and online, even on the Twitter account and everything. I think it's extremely important for people to know who you are as a creator and as a person. So whatever's going on in your mind, you should get out. And that's why I do the Mitch's mics, because I think it's a great way to learn who I am as a person, especially over time. And it's a good way to log my growth as a person. There's been a lot that has been happening in my life that's made me grow a lot in a short amount of time. And that's not me being boastful. That's me having my ass beat and handed to me emotionally. So we'll see how things develop from there. But I think it's extremely important to just be genuine on YouTube, share your life experiences, and then people can learn from you, and you can put out these things that if you're a creator, you're an entertainer, you should be doing things to improve the world. Use your microphone as a platform to bring people up, not destroy people or their livelihoods or whatever. Now, some people deserve to be called out. I'm not saying everybody's innocent and just a perfect, beautiful person, but I think it's really important to give people chances and perspective, and no matter what, there's two sides to every story. And if you can help somebody that's below you in a hypothetical, not a hypothetical, in like a metaphorical sense, I guess, if you can help somebody up that's down, you're doing your job, whether it's one person or a million people. If you can make somebody's life, if you can impact somebody's life in a positive way, you're doing the right thing as a content creator, as a entertainer. Your responsibility with your microphone is insane. And I aim to uphold and honor that. But there are definitely pros and cons to this. If I say something that I believe is correct, and then a bunch of people flame me on the internet for it, that is going to help me grow as a person and go, oh, okay. And then I need to change my, not necessarily, I mean, sometimes probably my stance on something, but how I treat people in the future. Maybe I'll say something that I don't mean as a negative or like a terrible thing. And these are all hypotheticals, but if something happens like that, I have to take that and go, oh, that's not a thing I should do. And then from that point forward, try my best to not do that again. If it's something social, I tend to learn from that pretty quick. The one thing I don't want to do is hurt people. And I think I brought it up in the second one. I hurt somebody that I care about the most a little while ago. And I can't do that again. So even if there's somebody online who says, hey, that hurts, or that's not something you should say, I'm going to avoid these things. But it might happen, and if something like that happens, I have to go, hey, everybody, I made a mistake. And I have to point that out. If I'm not doing that, I'm not upholding my responsibility as a creator. I'm not upholding my responsibility as a human being in a society if I'm not doing that. So, yeah, pros and cons to getting people to watch and listen to my content. The cons are I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to. I know I will. I will get better as it goes on, and that's the pros of it, is that by making those mistakes, I will grow as a person. And that's kind of why I want to get involved in this stuff. I want to become a better person. Now, the cons, the real cons of it are I will never have a day off. I've had a week of not posting, but it's been a constant state of, hey, you have to do things. You have to do all these things. I was in a rut for a while too. Again, emotionally just destroyed for a little bit there. But I'm going through a lot of positive emotional growth at a point I think I should have been at a while ago, but you can't change what's happened, and all you can do is try and make up for it and just move on and become a better person because of it. So that's what I'm aiming to do. That's what I'm aiming to do here. So on the channel, I want to get better as a person, but also as a creator. I want to get better at making the podcomics. I want to get better at logging my Mitch's mic, and whether it's a weekly thing whether it's 3 times a week, whatever I need to do to get out whatever I need to get out. So this is going to be on YouTube. As of right now, I can't really afford to put in all of my stuff up on SoundCloud. I don't know if there's a better service I should be using. I went and researched a lot of it. SoundCloud seems to be the best place for me to post things. I'll try and look into other stuff too, but I did like a whole day of research, which is not necessarily going to net me all results at once, especially if I don't know where to look. But SoundCloud seems the best thing for me, and I just can't afford the hosting fees at the present time. We'll see where everything goes from there. Like I said, ASMR review, a longer one is coming out. I tried to do a full hour, and I couldn't because I had a really bad cough, and I was trying to do it the best I could, and at a certain point, my voice just started giving out, and I started just coughing and had to like take a million breaks, and then I tried re-recording it at a bunch of different points. So there's been a whole thing going on this past like week and a couple days. So yeah, got things in the backlog that I need to get out. Got this I need to get out, but I'll get this out today because recording this at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll see how that goes. Really excited though. Really excited to get things going again, and really excited for pretty much Psykicks, to see how people respond to Psykicks, because I think if there's going to be any kind of like, hey, you can't say that kind of a thing, then it'll probably be there on a comedy podcast. We're just two friends trying to be funny, and because we've known each other since kindergarten, so if we say something that's a little outlandish, we're going to. So I hope everybody takes that a little well. So I guess just a little prod into the internet. I know Apex Legends has been getting a lot of attention, and I haven't been playing the hell out of it, but the times that I do have to play it have been pretty great. I think they haven't worked out all the little bugs and stuff quite yet. The times that I've been playing, it's been all right. In the beginning, it was pretty rough, but now it seems to be pretty good. The only issue I have is that it has to be 3s. I wish there was some kind of way to put a solo game type in there. I know the way it works doesn't really feel that great, but I don't want to be just thrown in a group of 3 people, of 2 other people. It just feels like way too intimate to me. Like, at least with Overwatch, if you queue up alone, you have like 5 other people on your team that you're like, I don't need to communicate with all of these people if I really don't want to. That's for quick play anyway. Because if you're playing comp, you should be communicating. But that comes from me playing Counter-Strike for a long time. I have over 1,000 hours in Counter-Strike. Way too much, way too long. But yeah, I've been slowing down on my gaming, so I just kind of want people's opinions on some games that have been out. I know I talked about Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering. God, I haven't touched Magic in forever. I should do that. Because I personally think Magic is... I can't say definitively that Magic is the best card game out there, because it's not. It's all subjective. It is the one that I enjoy the most, probably. Hearthstone was for a while, but then they pay-gated it. To me, again, to my opinion, they pay-gated it. I don't think I'm the only one with that thought, but anyway, I don't want to have another Mitch's mic on card games. Apex Legends. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I wish I had other things, but it's still new. We'll see where it goes. It seems to have it picked up steam like crazy, so I don't think Fortnite's going to go anywhere, although not that I've never played Fortnite, it never really got me, it never hooked me in. Yeah, that's about it. So guys, be happy, be healthy, drink plenty of water, make good decisions. I'll talk to you soon, promise. Oh, and one more quick little thing. How could I forget? I just want to plug them all the time. Always listening to Sarah Longfield and The Fine Constant. The album Woven in Light. Just listen to it every time I record. It's so good. I am not promoted by them by any means. I just love them a lot. So go check them out. All right. Bye-bye.